Solo might make a 69-page document on you now, Gramps.
Oh yeah, we're literally about to close this, and that's literally what's next. All right, chat, you've seen the title. I made some mistakes, man. I made some mistakes. We're gonna go over them. Some context. So I made this tweet. This is a big tweet for me. Like, this is a tweet that, seeing my size on Twitter, blew the fuck up. Real reason why EO didn't perform well in the tournaments. EO playing Genshin Impact. Obviously, you guys were me on stream yesterday. I'm like, there it is. Genshin ruined someone. Like, if you're a gamer, Genshin Impact is not what you want to be playing, because Genshin Impact is this. Hey guys, here I am in Genshin Impact. Today I'm going to show you how to make a gajillion damage so easily. So the first thing you want to do is put a hydro character on the field and use your skill. So once you do that, you apply the hydro element on the enemy. And then you bring the pyro character to the field and you infuse their attack with pyro, and then you start violating with actually how much you do vaporized damage. So yeah, subscribe for more. That's pretty much Genshin Impact. And plus, because you can't even negative edge and you can't Kara cancel, I don't even know why Blood is sitting there playing Genshin Impact, to be completely honest. I mean, you can't even negative edge on the shit. What is Blood doing? I thought the whole point of why you quit Wuthering Waves was because you could negative edge. What are you doing over there in Genshin? Anyway, that's a joke, of course. That's a joke. Can't sandbag. So I said the real reason why EO didn't perform well in the tournament, as in Genshin Impact is the problem, right? Genshin Impact is the reason why. A Solo, this man, this name, we haven't seen this name in a little while. I think I've reacted to one of his videos, but I guess I forgot to edit and make a video about it. And then now it's too late, because like, you gotta keep up with what the f is happening. Yap God. Okay, let's not call him that. We like Solo here, okay, chat? I like Solo. I do. I like Solo. I don't think there's anything wrong with Solo. I feel like he's just another example of someone who made a mistake, who probably the worst nightmare, like word for word what he said, one of his worst nightmares have happened. And yeah, so let's not, okay, chat? All right. So he said, bro, I wasn't gonna say anything, but this is the third time I've seen you talking about him.
Get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
Now, I'm not gonna lie, chat. When I read this, I was like,
who the fuck you think you talking to? Sit your little ass down and get the goddamn...
How the fuck am I on bro's dick? What? Because that's a big claim. I feel like this was a poor choice of words from him. But then I had to sit down a bit and I was like, okay, no, I know Solo. I don't think he would come here just to like shit talk and start a problem. Unless the two of you are buddies, it's probably not a good idea to keep making provocative jokes about him. This is where I started, like, you know, let me make sure what his intentions are, because like I'm getting mixed vibes. I know he's angry and Solo doesn't give a fuck. The problem with Solo is he says exactly what he thinks. Like he doesn't have, let me choose my words correctly because it's a public setting. This form of saying it could be maybe he's punking me a little. So, because like when you say get off bro's dick, like, you know, you're kind of punking me a little, but that's cool. That's cool. So I just explain. I'm like, this is actually me making fun of Genshin, not EO. He goes, when the punchline of your tweet is EO lost the tournament because he was playing Genshin, it does not come across that way. You didn't have to seek out EO's activity on Discord and reference the latest community Discord to mock the state of a game. To be frank, I didn't understand what plus was. So I kind of just responded directly, but I guess I should have waited until he finished this essay. I respond to that. I go, I didn't seek shit, bro. It was on a video where he discussed the topic for a whole hour until I noticed it on screen. If you truly think I will actively seek out activity to poke fun at someone, you truly think low of me. And I don't appreciate that kind of speculation. This was true. This was from the bottom of the heart. Why would I do that to EO specifically? What the fuck did bro do to me? Why would I go out of my way? I didn't even do that with ex-bitches that did me wrong. Why would I do that to some dude? I just happen to make videos like him. I mean, we're not even in the same theory crafters. I'm just a guy that talks about what's around the game. He talks about the intricacies of the video game itself and the advanced tactics of the game. Like, we're not even doing the same shit. We're not even like quote unquote competitors or anything. Like, why would I have it out for bro? Like, I'm just gonna go and find it. Like, I'm not that guy. The fuck? Then appreciate that someone in your circle cared enough to directly point out possible shortcomings instead of letting you flail in the dark. I love this. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I love this line. I really did. I really did. See, this is the power of always make sure what the intentions are. Because at first, when I read this, I'm like, what is Blood trying to say? Like, I'm getting kind of angry here. Well, hold on. I'm gonna show him. Let me make sure maybe there's a misunderstanding. Let me make sure he knows my intentions so that I can gather his intentions. So when he said it doesn't come across that way, it's like, I see what you're trying to say, but it didn't come across that way. It can be seen like this. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. I guess I'm seeing what he's trying to say. It's okay. So he says this Giga Chad line, and I'm like, you know what? Cool. And holy essay, chat. Holy essay. All right, we're gonna have to read this essay real quick, chat. Then appreciate that someone in your circle cared enough to directly point out possible shortcomings instead of letting you flail in the dark. I don't need to look at your tweets to deduce how you act when we've spoken firsthand. I already know you're a chill guy. However, your potential audience may not see it like that. Check my initial comments, and I assure you someone will be flaming EO in there. As a creator, what you do say has rippling consequences. Part of pursuing YouTube professionally is knowing that the simple actions will be the ones people use against you later. Now, if you don't care to do this for a living in the future, by all means, continue making edgy jokes about stupid people in the community. That's what I do from time to time. However, I'm not chasing a career here. So how people perceive any actions isn't a concern when the only reward to reap is dead-end relationship with notable people and the approval of a community that plays an insignificant role in my life. So what he's trying to say, it's very likely I'm not the only creator who has rolled their eyes after seeing you post about drama again. Making you cognizant of that perspective is the solitary purpose of all this. Anyway, I have a shoot to prepare for, so I'm going to take my leave. Bro, who uses cognizant as an adjective? I just acted like I knew that, all right? Let's keep it between us.
All these words and stuff.
It's too advanced for me, man. I don't know what blood's iron. You know English is not my first language. I learned a lot from this. I really did. Because you gotta understand, I don't have mentorship or anything like that. Like, no one is showing me how to do this. Like, I try to ask for advice, but most motherfuckers are always busy. So like I get like a few drops of advice here and there, but ultimately I don't really know what's appropriate and what's not. So like I'm learning from trial and error, if that makes any sense. Like I really am. Like I have to make errors for me to learn and grow from the thing. So if you see me making mistakes, which I will make some because that's the only way I get to learn, or successes, but you don't learn as much from successes than failures. Admit you are wrong, Gramps. We ain't dumb paid chatters. Well, I don't see. I guess I could have formulated better. I don't think I'm wrong for making a joke, but I do believe I'm wrong for not formulating it better.
Almost any joke can be interpreted in a way that's problematic.
You know what, TGV? You're very right. So ultimately, I can't really control people's perception, but I can definitely maybe do better. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I appreciate the support, chat. I really do. Like, I think a lot of you guys, like, you were upvoting, you were upvoting my shit. Like, you guys were definitely on to what the fuck was being said. Bro wrote a whole ass life story on why he hate you. How the fuck was he hating me? How is my man Hassan here not see that bro is actually trying to help? It's just that some I do feel like people's ways of showing love, support, etc. is different from person to person. I think this guy is just 3-star EO. Why? How dare he make a joke that's gonna send hate Pokey's way? No, I think, hey, yo, Axel, when you pulled for Facial, did you get Robin first or Facial first? You know what? We're not even gonna go for me. Axel, you just pulled. Robin, yeah, exactly, there we go.
Thinking you were starting drama with IO, but you don't meant it.
No, look, you guys are not seeing what Solo is trying to say. What Solo is trying to say is, don't talk too much about one guy. That's number one. Because 3 posts about one dude that is technically in the same sphere as you is not cool. Fair enough. Fair enough. And I guess, sure, at that point, hence the get off his dick. I know better now. I did not know that. I was not aware. I thought Twitter, like, you just say whatever the fuck. And if I see something that can be linked to what's happening in the streets right now and the talk of the streets, like, that's fine. But as long as it's not a person that's close to you in some shape or form. That's what I've gathered. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Stop me if I'm wrong.
If he's that good intention, then why not say it privately instead of making a public essay?
Why not? Sure, that's a fair point. I can say that to him. The problem is, I don't give a fuck. I'm open about my mistakes. That's completely fine with me. Do you see me hating Solo right now? Do you see me going... Look, even around my replies to him, did you see me being mad or anything like that? Some of his takes are similar to EO's, that's why. Which ones? I feel like Solo's takes are completely fine. Him and Saint Tontas. Solo's takes are good, not gonna lie. Yeah, I feel like he has good taste. Good takes. I said taste. What? They sound the same though. Yeah, I feel like these two guys, like, I love like the takes they make about video games, and Seorg, of course. Putting milk before the cereal is usually considered wrong, so I thought he was implying the same thing for getting Robin and Facial. I put milk before cereal. Because if you put all your cereal at once and then you pour in milk, you ruin the rest of the cereal. You know, it becomes mushy. So I put milk first, then I put a little bit of cereal, and I always keep eating fresh cereal so that the bottom one doesn't become mushy. Am I crazy? You put milk first. It's the best way to go about it. Yeah, you can put cereal and then put milk, but I feel like it's wrong. It's considered to be the wrong method by most people. I'm not saying it's an objective thing. Why call him 3-star EO, man? Like, hey, TGV, you need to calm down a bit, man. I guess you're a little too harsh, bro. I like my Soaky cereal. Well, I hate my cereal Soaky. Me and Doofy are opposites. Doofy should put cereal first. I don't put cereal first. I put milk first, and I keep adding cereal little by little. And so that way I enjoy, cereal always fresh. What I'm trying to say is this. There's no real answer. So his joke is saying that getting Robin before Facial is similar to putting the host before the car, which I disagree with. That's all. I'm not shitting on him or anything. But you called him a 3-star EO, bitch. Come on, man. You are shitting on him. Yeah, this guy's just 3-star EO. It's like, man, this guy's just stupid. We call you 4-star smack. It's a joke. All right, you know what? I failed to see that. My bad. Hey, TGV, my bad, bro.
You should read the rest of the conversation, not just one take, Carrot.
Dude has 5 minutes of fame for over-yapping and thinks he's hot shit suddenly. Wow, Ivan, calm the fuck down. The fact he said that he doesn't take his YouTube career, doesn't plan on doing it long term, why is he self-inserting himself into this drama? No, he's looking out for me. All right, chat, he's looking out for me. That's what he was doing. That's what he said he was doing. If it's not simply for cloud and potentially getting the good grace with the bigger CC. No, he was just like, oh my God, this V. Let me let him know what's up. I guess, sure, he could have done privately like you said, but still. Anyway, all this to say, we learned from our mistakes. We're better because of it. And that's completely fine. I feel like we learned something, and that's good.